We are looking at Nifty and Bank Nifty daily analysis. So in the last video, we had seen that it is forming X in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and the reasoning that we had put in was that this entire move has taken 37 candles, and then from here ninth and the 18th candle was important. So at the end of the 18th candle, we had seen that the ninth candle low, this candle's low, was broken. So that's where we were calling this move as X. Okay, so today also the indices have fallen pretty much, and the momentum has continued in the downward direction. Now let's understand at the lower time frame, 75-minute time frame, and see what price levels could be important tomorrow. So I'm just starting it again from fresh, removing all the markings that we had earlier in the charts. So let's understand again from the daily time frame. This was the top again, and we have now established that this is our W and this is our X. Now we'll need to see the internal movements as well, the internal counts between these. So let's move to 75 minutes. Now here also, if we see, this is a pretty standard ABC kind of correction. So if I need to mark this is how we will try and mark this. This is A, this is B, and this is making C here. Okay. So this is at the end of it has made 1 degree in a corrective kind of way. Now here also, if you see, this has moved exactly in another ABC form. So this is our A, this is our B, and this is our C, and this marks again a W. Let's color this different here. So let's call it the green W or so. Now from this top again, when we put a retracement from here, this is X, and this in this particular case is a big X, the large X. So because X is more than 61.8%. I'll just change it to capital W just to be on the same page. Okay. Now, when a particular correction goes into a triple or a double or a triple correction, or basically a complex correction, this is how generally it will go, it will move. And so this is R0, this will be W, this is X, this is Y, right? It will look something like this. And even in our uh, individual moves here, if I call it W, X, Y, this X to Y will also come into three moves. It will be A, B, and C like this. So currently in this particular fall or this particular move, we are at this point. We are making A of this Y. This will be ABC. So we are at A of A at making Y. So this is how we are expecting Nifty to move. Now let's see what is happening in the price currently. Okay. So here, if you want to put a target or put see where Y could be formed, we'll put an extension, and this is how it will look like. So here, uh, don't really see anything that is kind of making a bigger kind of impact. So again, if this is A, we'll have to put one more retracement from here to here. This is our 0. This is our A. If say A gets formed at this particular point. Okay. Now let us remove this so that there is not much of a confusion here. So this is where it is coming from. This particular this retracement is from this high to this low, and there is an extension from this WX, and we are trying to see Y. So we are saying that Y could be reaching at least, I'll pull it a little apart so that we can see this. Okay, so we are seeing that at least the minimum target it could come to would be this 60%, 60%, and I can see here again there is a very big overlapping kind of clusters here. Let's mark it using a rectangle maybe here. So if you see here, these are the important price levels. Okay, so these price level is where there could be a small retracement to if at all Nifty starts, there'll be small retracement either from here or from here or from here, and it would again continue to make the further move. Now this will be A here, which is what getting formed. B could be somewhere here, and C could be somewhere here. Now C could be the minimum thing or minimum price. I'm assuming it's probably this level 2410, and this is where we may see Y getting formed. Now there is another thing, if Y can have a very large range, so Y can even get formed here or maybe at even 161%. But this is where we are saying that there could be there is a equality condition getting satisfied at 2410. So this is where the price could be. So tomorrow we may see Nifty rising a little and then falling back again to 2410. Now, it's not necessary that all of it happens tomorrow, but we will see price probably unfolding in a similar way. So this was about Nifty. The important levels are here 24,500 to 24,300 something. So there could be a pullback from this particular level in Nifty. Now we'll see similar thing into Bank Nifty. Again, back to Bank Nifty daily charts. We had established there was a move similar to X again here, and we had seen that this particular candle was important. Now that candle was not, the low of that candle was not broken yesterday. So here today's candle was pretty big red significant candle which broke all the levels that were needed. Now again similar story here. We'll sort of remove those drawings again. Now we know where we are. We are making A. We have already made A, B, and C. Okay. Now from here also we are moving in a particular way and we are calling this X. This we already know is a big X. Now if I'm trying to map this X, now let's move to 75 minutes. In 75 minutes, we could see something similar. This is say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there is another low here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, this is the top here. From top, let's start counting. Now this is again similar to what we had seen earlier. This is also a W. This will have a marking like this. This is RC, which again made a W, which again this particular move probably that we saw on Friday made X, and today we saw a fall which is continuing and making Y. So we'll put again the similar retracements and similar extensions to see where we if we can at all find any clusters. So from this particular top we are uh, putting a putting an extension. This is our first point. This is our first set of points. Now we have another from this top to from this bottom to this top. So here again, uh, we are in a similar way of it is making A of Y. We could see a small retracement, small pullback from here, and then probably a fall further down. Now this is how we are expecting Bank Nifty levels also. Now Bank Nifty does not really have a very clear defined kind of a cluster. So again, looking at just the importance of these ratios, probably our Bank Nifty could come back to these levels, which could be from our 30 50,740 to 53,100 ish, and from there we can expect a pullback, we can expect a further fall to make C. This will mark again at the end of it a Y. So Y could be from starting from 50 to 100 to even, it can go further down to 51,600, 51,500 as well. Again, none of this, I mean, not all of this is expected to happen again on the same day. So we may see this extended or spread across for next 2 3 days or so. But this is how Bank Nifty also looks like. So in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, we have sell on rise kind of opportunities. Uh, we had one couple of opportunities in the last 4 5 sessions where we had a very big sharp falls as well as big rises. So now the volatility that we are expecting or we are seeing in the markets could be slightly high. So before having any positions taken, be very thorough with all your plan Bs and what all your stop losses could be. This is a period where we are expecting high volatility, high speed, high potential movement, everything. It is very much important to restrict your losses, and stop losses play a very important role. So I think there are certain set of people who probably are interested into more levels, where we could see where we expect a high and a low in a day, and what could be the support and resistance. So only looking at support and resistances probably won't help. So we should know what structures it is making, and in case this particular structure does not hold true, or because these structures usually have a range, right? I'm not talking about any particular level, not talking about any particular point from where it will retrace, or what point in a day it should start, or it should change its direction or something like that. So it's always a range, and it makes sense to have the understanding of the entire set of possibilities, and accordingly have your plan A's, plan B's, and trade strategies before entering. It's much more easier to plan and execute plan A, B, C, than actually getting into a situation and then thinking of what to do now if the position is stuck. Just a small piece of advice from our end. I hope you make sense of all these markings that we are doing, and it is helping you understand Elliott Wave a little better. Probably that could give some direction into trading, but we would urge you to have your own analysis in place and have your own plans before taking any positions. Thank you so much. If you like our content, and if you really enjoy this in-depth, detailed discussions regarding what points, what positions, and what kind of structures we are forming, so do share it with your friends. Do like it, do comment, and let us know what other things you would like to see other than the indices, or maybe a particular set of stocks. There are certain things again in the pipeline, and we'll come back, I think, with our week monthly indices kind of view, where we'll see all the sectoral indices, will see crude and things like that. So a lot of macroeconomic indicators also will try to couple up. So a few things coming up. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.